Hello my scrappy friends, and a big welcome to my channel today. This is my next share for cut to you. I'm using another one of the beautiful kit to you cut files. So this is from the Magnolia Bouquet kit, and this is the page that I've created. I've been challenged to use a black cut file, and I thought I would cut a floral in black just for something different. I'm using the 5th and Monaco collection by Pink Paislee, and as you can see I have backed that cut file off camera, and I'm going to be using this pattern paper as my background, like right in the back, and I'm just cutting out the center of it. So I've done that. I will use that in layers and stuff on other pages. I've got some, this is the Be Arty mixed media paper. This stuff is beautiful. I do add a coat of gesso to this one, but you can see here I've got a photo of myself. This is from my 40th birthday, which was last July. My party was on the 1st of August. So yeah, I'm going to use this probably as like a chapter page divider thingy in my 2020 album. And the 40 is actually the cake topper from my cake, which was made by, I think it's called Creations by You, for You. It is the lovely Brie and Richard that used to own Anna's Craft Cupboard. So I'll make sure I leave a link for them as well, because they custom made this for me. Hubby cut off the spiky bit that went into the cake, and I'm going to use it as the title for this page. So as I mentioned, I have gessoed my background, clear gesso, and I'm going in with a couple of Distress Oxide ink pads. I've got spun sugar and picked raspberry. You can see I've just got the tiniest hint of that picked raspberry there. That is such a bold colour. I really love it, and it goes beautifully with this collection, but I didn't want a really bold background. If you are wondering where you may have seen this technique before, this is from the lovely Sue Plum. So thank you for the inspiration, Sue. You totally inspired this one for me. I'm having so much fun creating these messy backgrounds that don't take me 12 years to make. So what I've got here is a wide, that's not a toothbrush, paintbrush, my goodness. And it is very slightly damp. It's not wet. I just wanted to get this colour moving, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I love the flicky brush strokes on the end, and I've used also the Distress Oxide sprays in the same two colours, and I've just, you can see what I've done there. Quick, easy. I did dry it off with a heat tool because I was getting impatient and wanted it to hurry up and dry. And now I'm coming in with some splatters. Now I know I'm taking up a lot of this background with that beautiful cut file. So I'm just going to go crazy with lots of splatters, and you will notice that at one point I get impatient and I do smudge some of these splatters, but it all gets covered up so you can't tell anyway. So I'm using those same colours again. So I've got the gold colour shine, and then I've got the Distress Oxide in picked raspberry and worn lipstick. No, spun sugar, sorry. And I'm going to pop that aside to dry. What I've got here is my photo again. I'm going to add some tissue paper. Now, you're going to watch me and it's going to be a bit strange, but I am sick to death of getting stuff all over my photo. So I thought maybe instead of me flipping it straight over onto my glass cutting mat, maybe it might be smarter for me to flip it over to add glue and layers behind it on top of a piece of paper or something to that effect. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here, and I managed to not get anything on my photo, so I'm going to call that a win for now. The page has not yet made it into an album though, so anything is possible. I'm going to add a couple of layers behind my photo, and I am literally just using offcuts from where I have backed that cut file. I was like, I bet I can use these. There's enough of an edge around here that I can lay them behind my photo. So that is precisely what I'm doing. I am just distressing the edges, and I'm going to glue them on. Nice and easy. If you haven't purchased any of the kits from Gwen, I really do highly recommend them. I am yet to follow one not exactly, because I'm not one to follow exactly anyway, but I'm yet to follow one the way that these kits were specifically designed. So I love the concept behind them. If you don't know about them, they are essentially you can just buy the page. Sorry, I'll start again. It is a kit that has full instructions if that is what you want to do with the cut file. You can buy it as a custom cut, so Gwen will send you the cut file, or you can buy it as the digital version, so you can then follow the instructions on your computer, your phone, or whatever it is, or you can print them out yourself. And she includes the photos of the page that she's created with it, like I said, with step-by-step instructions, and also a sketch. I have, each time I've used a kit, kind of gone a bit rogue and done my own thing, which is one of the reasons why I chose this one, because I thought this cut file would look stunning in black. I love how it turned out. So yeah, you get all of that. They are a fantastic idea, and every single time I go away, I intend to take some with me, and then life happens and I get super busy. But Gwen, I really do love your kits. Really, truly, I do. Also, you get the cut files, so you can use it as the kit. You can use it like I have here. You can cut it 4,000 times if that's what you want. All right, so back to my page. I've added that dark pink layer behind my photo as well, and I'm just playing with some ephemera. I did struggle a little bit with what I wanted to add, because I knew I wanted to add something, but I wasn't sure exactly what, because it kind of looked like a photo, a cut file, and a title, and it didn't look like joined together, like it all flowed. So I do struggle with that for a bit, and I don't leave most of that in because it's not very exciting viewing. So you will see it kind of jump forward a bit here and there. I do decide to add some foam behind the cut file and my photo. As you can see, I've glued my photo to my cut file. At one point I did, between recordings, I had to go back to the first video I'd done to see which way I'd decided to put the cut file and photo together, because I couldn't remember. So I'm just placing everything here as I go. Sorry, that's my alarm. I need to leave in 5 minutes for school. You can see I'm just fussing here with the placement, and I'm pretty happy with this, but I'm like, it's still not quite right. And then I went, I know what I need. I need some dark behind my photo, and I feel like this is exactly what it needed. You can see I've just cut a rectangle and then cut an L shape from that. I'm just going to tuck that in behind my layers there. I've added some butterflies as well. That butterfly on the word 40 does get moved. Alright, so now I'm going to start gluing. I don't make you watch all of this. I do just leave that little bit in, but that's exactly how I cut it all down. I stuck it all down, and then I decided that there was too much of this pink on the right, so I am just going to re-tear that, and I'm happy with how that is looking. I know I want that big butterfly there. I've decided to pop the smallest butterfly up to the top left of my photo, and then the third butterfly I end up using is actually from the sticker sheet, and I decide that I didn't like it over on the title, and it does go further up the page. Back to my title, and you can see here what I mean by it looked like it was all kind of just like plonked down rather than placed and looking pretty. So I just scoot that title over so that it's nestled into that space and kind of tucked under that cut file a little bit. And I'm like, yes, that is what it needed. I'm really happy with that. So you can see here, this is me playing with some ephemera. I'm like, I need something, but I just don't know what. So I'm going to try this here, and I'm like, nope. Cut it down again, still nope. And then I've got these florals. This is the bottom part of that frame with the word memories. I'm going to trim that down. Now I've got a phone call here, and I thought I pressed record, but I didn't. So I've gone and stitched around the border of the white, stuck that down as well, obviously. I've added some gold thread. I've added some of those flowers down the right hand side of the photo. You can see the butterfly up to the top right. And you can see those clusters of gold thread and the 2 tags that I've threaded some black and white twine through. And I'm like, yes, this is way better. I'm going to come in with my journaling, and it is very simple. And as I'm using it kind of as an intro page, it says, with all of the uncertainty of 2020, I am so very grateful that I got the chance to celebrate this milestone birthday with those I love. I'm just coming in and dating it there. And then I felt like I just needed a couple of little extra spots of something, so I'm coming in with a little bit of stamping. This stamp set is from Paper Roses. It is one of Natalie May's ones, Colour Wheel Love, I think it's called. So I've got these open hearts, and then I'm going to come in with some Nouveau drops. I have got, I did write them down. So there is the crystal in Black Ebony, I think it's called. The stone drops in Rosebud Pink, and the crystal drops in Pale Gold, which is that last one there. You can see I'm really not sure where I want to put it. I knew I wanted something, but I couldn't work out what, so that's what I settled on. And I really love this page. I'm really, really happy with it. Some black splatters, I felt like. So if you are wanting to play with black cut files and you're like, oh, scary black, my biggest piece of advice is to add a few more shots of black. Unless you're going to go kind of monochromatic, add a few more shots of black, and it will tie it all in beautifully. I'm really, really happy with how this page came together. I feel like that background paper is perfect for this page as well. My dress is black, which also matches perfectly. And yeah, so I'm super, super happy with this layout. I hope you've enjoyed my share. I hope I have inspired you to maybe try some quick mixed media, or maybe cut a cut file in black, or purchase one of Gwen's kits, or maybe just cut something that Gwen, that you've already purchased from Gwen. But all of the links for everything is in the description box below. As always, thank you ever so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate all of the likes, the comments, all of the time you take to watch my videos. And I'm really looking forward to sharing my next process video with you. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon.